So they say alcohol is bad for your sleep, and they say you should limit your consumption to just a drink, maybe two. But should you really? Why is alcohol so bad for your sleep? Hey everybody, I'm Matt. Think about the last time you tied one on. Like really tied one on. You were probably yawning at the bar around 1 a.m., called yourself an Uber, and then passed out in your jeans. You might not remember hitting the pillow, but you sure fell asleep instantly, at least so you remember. So why, other than the brutal hangover, do you feel like crap? Why do you feel like you didn't sleep a wink? That's because alcohol wreaks havoc on your sleep health. Really, your sleep cycle gets as drunk as you were. And while the booze might put you to sleep initially, it does not help you stay asleep. So let's take a look at why alcohol is so bad for your sleep. We've been studying alcohol's effect on sleep since Prohibition. Studies show that people who drink heavily before bed have a harder time falling asleep as their liver kicks into overdrive to metabolize all that alcohol.
It's delicious, and I love it.
But even though you're asleep, your liver keeps going on even after you fall asleep, and those dips in your blood alcohol level will wake you up. Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m., considered selling your soul for a glass of water? Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m. and considered selling your soul for a glass of water? Do this all day. Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m., the witching hour, and considered selling your soul for a glass of water? On those nights when you're sober, your body seamlessly flows through light, deep, and REM sleep about 4 to 5 times. Alcohol creates an imbalance between light and REM sleep as the night progresses, favoring the former over the latter. So those experts will tell you that alcohol leads to poor sleep quality because you spend most of the night in light sleep rather than deep or REM sleep. This is all coming together now, makes sense. Alcohol also increases your risk of insomnia and sleep apnea, leading to a vicious cycle of self-medication. So where's the line? How many drinks can you have and still feel rested in the morning? The answer is a little ambiguous. Alcohol affects people differently. 2 drinks for you might be like 5 drinks for someone else like me, but you can still follow some general guidelines. Light drinking, or less than 2 beers for men and 1 for women, might lower your sleep quality by about 10%. Moderate drinking, or 2 beers for men and 1 for women, might lower sleep quality by 25%. And heavy drinking, or more than 2 beers for men and 1 for women, can lower your sleep quality by almost 40%. Wait, what joker is saying more than 2 beers is heavy drinking? Sorry folks, take it up with the experts. I was at the arcade last night. My favorite thing to do is to throw down 2 big beers and play Elvira pinball. Yes, those 2 beers might put my wife on the floor, but hey, drinking those beers is a part of the arcade experience. Cutting alcohol out of your life is always a good idea. Really? Still, there's nothing wrong with having a drink or 2 or 5 once in a while. But if you do, stop drinking at least 4 hours before bed. It tastes great going down, but it's a horrible sleep aid. Don Draper makes it look easy, but he probably sleeps like crap. So remember, closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Your body will thank you in the morning. Sorry about that. I had to get messy with it.